It was outside in Ukiah. If anyone familiar with Ukiah, a little town in Northern California, 2 hours north of San Francisco. I was living there for 5 years. I was a general manager for Regal Cinemas, and I worked for them for 20 years. And I tried to do a work and my work-life balance. This being my life, and of course, work was work, running a movie theater, and which is a lot of stress. So going to the Redwoods, which is only about 15, 20 minutes away from where I was living, that was my backyard. I was there as much as I possibly could, and I loved being out there because being a general manager, my phone, even on my days off, was always nonstop. Emails coming through, bing, 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 everything always going crazy. So that the Redwoods and Montgomery Woods was my escape. This happened to be one of those days. It was my day off, and I went out there, and I love that there's no cell service out there. That's where I was going with that. I left that part out. And that's another reason why it's so wonderful. You can really disconnect from the outside. So I was enjoying my time out there. And of course, I always take flutes with me wherever I go, and I write a lot of my music out there. That's the inspiration. You can't get any better than that. So I spent a lot of time there, and throughout the 5 years I spent living in Ukiah. But this one particular time, the last time before the shutdown, and I'd never seen this before, out of all the times I went there, were all these trillium flowers all over the bed of the redwood forest. And there was always a lot of ferns and other little flowers here and there, but I'd never seen the trilliums like that, all in bloom. It was so beautiful. And I happened to have a flute with me, of course, and I wrote a song about it there. So to sum this up, after I left, I had a new song, and I'm driving on the road, and then there goes my phone, bing, 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 back in, cell reception's coming back, and that's when I got the look to see what I missed. And it turns out I missed some conference calls that were going on because they were announcing the theaters are going to be shutting down. So who would have known? But I got that wonderful experience out of it. That same year was my final year working for Regal, for movie theaters, and I went full-time as a musician. And that was in March of 2020. I left in September of 2020. And this song always takes me back to that. I can't wait to have this on my next album. So you get to hear this before that comes out. And this is Trillium Fairies.